Well, I said I was over the 3rd Gen Tundra, not buying one again till the refresh, but this one right here kind of changed my mind. A 2025 TRD Rally Edition 3rd Gen Tundra. Now, why did this change my mind? Well, I definitely won't buy this package. I don't think that this package, honestly, sorry Toyota, is worth the price that they put onto it. I've done a full review video of what the TRD Rally is, but basically, we got some nice stickers on it. We got the same TRD off-road rims. It's based off an SR5, as you can see up here on the grill. And it's just spruced up with a bunch of TRD parts. We have a TRD Pro exhaust. You also have the TRD Pro steering wheel, the little shifter handle. But my favorite thing is these seats right here, how they have heritage stripes inside of them. I would love that Toyota as an office chair. But for me, this Tundra would not be the one that I would get. So why then did it change my mind about the 3rd Gen Tundra? Well, the reason is I think Toyota is finally learning. They are learning how to make these trucks solid. The whole engine debacle is hopefully behind them. They have the recalls, they have the crate engines out there. So now I feel like they can truly focus on making the interiors quiet, making these windows not rattle, making the atrocious wind noise that a lot of people had kind of go away. We drove this Tundra from Dallas, Texas to Holly, Texas, which is about 30 minutes north of Abilene. It's probably round trip. What we did with this truck was about 7 hours sitting inside of it, which is by far the most seat time that I've ever had with a Toyota press vehicle. And not only that, but one that I am very familiar with. I've had 2 Tundras before this one. A white SR5, literally like this, without all the fancy heritage stuff on it, and also a Platinum. Now, when I got that Platinum though, in all fairness, it felt like a solid vehicle up until about 3,500 to 4,000 miles. Then it started having creaks. Then the windows started to go. Then I lifted it and put bigger tires on it, and then it really started to go south. So in all fairness, this SR5 TRD Rally package has close to 3,000 miles on it. That being said though, this vehicle is incredibly solid. It is way more solid than my Platinum Tundra ever was, than my SR5 Tundra ever was. So much so to the fact that my wife even said, because we've been road tripping, she's not here right now, she's in the hotel with the dogs. We also had the dogs in the back. But so much so to the point where she said, holy crap, is this like the same Tundra? I was like, I guess so. Absolutely crazy.
So maybe the Tundra's not for you, but the Tacoma is. Well, you're in luck because you have the chance to win one. A Race Against Blindness, their current fundraiser for us Toyota enthusiasts, is a Tacoma Trailhunter plus a Voyager Expedition Overland Ready trailer and $35,000 in cash. I will leave a link to a Race Against Blindness in the description for you guys. You can head on over to their site, learn about their organization, and make a tax-deductible donation to get entered to win this Tacoma Trailhunter and all the goodies that come along with it. The full build list is over on their site. It looks pretty badass. If you guys do care to donate, good luck, and I hope you win.
So it's nice then that Toyota has now finally had some time to work out some issues with these trucks. And hopefully, you know, the build production is consistent. Hopefully this just isn't a great truck because it's a press vehicle, right? But hopefully it is now because everything is consistent, because in those Facebook pages, I have seen sometimes people complaining about things, and then other people in the Facebook comments are defending their truck saying like, no, this is the best thing I've ever owned. So hopefully with Toyota figuring out the engines, they can focus on these trucks now before the refresh, whenever that is, maybe a year or so down the road, and just truly make this 3rd gen very good until the 3.5 gen comes out. Because that was my thought process, is I was gonna wait for the 3.5 gen Tundra to come out to give Toyota another chance. But then I saw the Mudbath Tundra TRD Pro, and I was kind of like, maybe we should do a TRD Pro. But I was like, no, I don't know if the 25s are worth it. Well, this 25, for the week that I had it, it gives me faith. And I really hope that I don't buy the Tundra and then I'm like, oh man, it's starting to fall apart again, right? I really hope that this one has given me the faith to just pull the trigger and do one more 3rd gen Tundra, hopefully, before the refresh happens. So with that out of the way, let me give you 5 things too that I wish this TRD Rally package kind of did different, and also sprinkle in some things that I hope the refresh has. So one of the things that I do wish that they did a little bit different is just the packaging itself. So it is built off an SR5. So they use this SR5 grille, and then they also put the Toyota Heritage stripes right there. Now it is built off a TRD. So I think it would have been cool for them to do a TRD grille versus this SR5 grille, and then have TRD, the Heritage colors, inside the grille. It would have looked a lot better than that SR5. And then one sticker on the side, I think that's cool. And then maybe we should have just done some black wheels that instead of saying Toyota, maybe said TRD. I know it's a Toyota kind of heritage style, but it's also the TRD Rally package. So it would have been cool to not have as nice of wheels as the TRD Pro, but maybe just not give us spruced up SR5 wheels with a different little center cap. Now, one thing that I do enjoy is the actual exhaust. So the TRD exhaust for a 6-cylinder engine actually sounds pretty decent. And then one thing that I do like that they did is they color matched everything. So it's not like an SR5 TRD off-road with the chrome accents and whatnot. But if we open the tailgate, they gave us an automatic tailgate. However, no buttons on the side, which I'm used to on my Tacoma. So one, I hope that the refreshed Tundra has buttons on both sides instead of just the driver's side for the automatic tailgate. But it's just weird that Toyota gave us an automatic tailgate in this model, but not the buttons on the side. We have our Iceco freezer / fridge back here. And just one last thing is that I wish that they went ahead and gave you a 2400 watt adapter for the hybrid Tundras. I know that this one is not a hybrid, but we saw that in the LX 700H. They now give you a 2400 watt inverter. Same with the Tacomas, the Land Cruiser, and the 4Runners. So it would be nice if the Tundra and Sequoia follow suit with that. But yeah, automatic tailgate, pretty cool. Just lift it back up and it closes, but just very strange that there's no button on that side. One of the other things that I do hope that the new Tundra kind of has, right, is this Rally Edition, since it's built off an SR5, has a nice shelf right there. I hope every single Tundra model has a shelf right there, just like the Tacoma and just like the 4Runner, all the way up into the limited Tacomas and also the Platinum 4Runners. They have a nice little shelf right there for the passenger. For some reason on Tundra, they get rid of that shelf for a nice little soft touch material when you get up into limited, platinum, all those upper grades. But I don't care about that. A truck needs storage, Toyota. All the big three, they have these cool little buttons right there that you press and it opens up a secondary dashboard. Toyota kind of cheaped out a little bit, just gave us a shelf right here, but it's something at least. So I hope that they keep that for all models. And then one of the last things, I have no idea what numbers we're at. It would be nice to have some aux switches down here too, like the competitors, and just kind of rework some of this area. I know that they're gonna rework the whole dash for the new kind of refresh, you know, upgraded MID, Safety Sense 3.0, all that stuff. Probably still have the same 14-inch screen, but it'll be a different gauge cluster in here, more like the Tacoma, Land Cruiser, and 4Runner. But just kind of rework this stuff to give us some auxiliary buttons and whatnot for off-roading, and just kind of the things that the Tacoma has, like fast USB charging, a lot of those nice features. And maybe it would be nice too to have wireless charging on this SR5 or just the TRD Rally Edition, since it is a premium price. But guys, that is it real fast. Just wanted to talk to you all about why this truck pretty much changed my mind for the 3rd Gen Tundra. And I may be in the market for one. We'll see what the 2026 TRD Pro color looks like, and if there's a refresh. I doubt there is, but we will see what that color looks like. But we may very heavily be leaning towards a mud bath one, and that is all because of this TRD Rally Edition Tundra. So guys, I appreciate you all watching, and I will catch you in the next one. All right, see you later.